We're going to answer questions number 6 and also question 9 from the second page of your graphing packet. And we got to start by isolating y. So we're going to take away 2x from each side. Since the negative 2x and the positive 4 are not like terms, we can't combine them. So we're just going to write them separately as negative 2x plus 4. And since we're used to seeing this in the form mx plus b, we know that our y-intercept is 4. And the slope is going to be negative 2. And since we'd like a rise over run, we're going to think of that as negative 2 over 1. I'm actually going to erase our little bit of work here just so we can make a little bit of room on the line. Actually, I don't want to erase the axis, so I'll be a little more careful here. And since our y-intercept is 4, we're going to start with a point all the way up at 4. And now that we've got the y-intercept graph, we're going to apply the slope of negative 2 over 1, which means from that point we originally did, and I'll show you in a different color here, we're going to travel down 2 points, and then we're going to travel over 1, and we're going to repeat that process until we get enough points to graph. And once we connect the dots, our line is complete. And again, that is the line y equals negative 2x plus 4. For question number 9, we will get rid of the x from each side. This time I'll just use the method of moving it to the other side. And when it crosses the equal sign, you can think of it as changing into a negative x. So the main mistake students make here is when they bring this down, they think it's isolated, but it's not. It's negative y equals negative x plus 3. And it's a simple change. If you want to change the sign of this term on the left, change it. Just make sure whatever you do to the left side, do it to the right. So since we changed the sign of the negative y, we're going to change the negative x to a positive x and the plus 3, to a minus 3. Now we know that the slope is the coefficient of x. If there's nothing there, we know that's just a 1. And the y-intercept is, of course, negative 3. So that y-intercept at negative 3 is neatly graphed. And that slope, we always like to make it a fraction. So think of it as rise over run. And if we just keep going up 1, it's hard to even draw this tiny with my finger, up 1 over 1, you're just going to be going pretty much diagonally 1 block at a time. So our final graph will just be a nice diagonal line through that point. If it's not perfect, I apologize. Again, writing this with the old fingertip. And we have that is the graph of y equals x minus 3. If there are any other questions, please feel free to email. The email is on the website, and I'll be glad to try to answer or post any more videos to help you out. Good luck with the rest of the homework.